Good morning. It's Julia here. Today we're going to talk about work. We're going to talk about dream jobs, and we made a workbook for you all that you can download for free. So this is just like the workbooks that we actually publish in our paid membership, but we wanted to give one away to you guys for free because we think it's going to be really helpful. So make sure to go and download the workbook. There's a link, or click learn more. And it's going to help you work through what we're going to talk about today. So you can download it and then come back and watch the video, then download it and finish it. Download it and just don't even watch the video because it will walk you through what we're talking about today. So definitely go download that workbook. I know you're going to love it. And the topic that we're addressing today is dream jobs. So are you working in a job that you love? If so, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. If not, don't worry. There are other types of work out there that you can and should explore. Because if you think about it, we're spending 40 hours or more each week on our work. And that's a lot of our time, energy, and creative potential in the world. So we should and can be really conscious of how we're spending our time and how we're channeling our one life force energy out into the world. And I know that you all have lots of skills, lots of capabilities, and that there are people out there, organizations out there, and problems out there that need your specific skill set. Okay, so if you have a great job, that's amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. Maybe give us some tips down here. If you are looking for a job that lights you up a little bit more, or you hate the job that you're in, or maybe you're in college and you're just preparing to graduate and even applying for jobs in the first place, this is for you. Okay, so we're going to talk about a Japanese concept called ikigai, which really roughly translates to meaning, and I'm probably butchering that pronunciation, so I apologize. It translates to meaning for being, or reason to get up in the morning. So it's really going beyond just how do I make the most money? It's really marrying purpose and your personal passions and your interests and your skills with what the world needs and how you can make money. So those are actually the 4 categories. I'm just going to run through the 4 categories quickly so you can reflect on them if you're just watching the video, but then make sure to download the workbook because it will walk you through action steps based on what you learn about yourself, and it's going to tell you how you can get closer to actually finding the job that's going to meet these categories that we talk about. Okay. So ikigai is like the center of 4 concentric circles. So the circles overlap, and where all 4 overlap is your ikigai. And those 4 circles are: 1, what you love doing. So what are the things that you are so passionate about doing that you will do for free, even if nobody is paying you? What are those things? What are the topics? What are the types of conversations? What is the material that you read? What are the passion projects or the volunteer opportunities that you pursue and have pursued throughout your life? I'm sure that there are things that are common threads that keep coming up. Maybe it's even a type of work or a type of project or a type of community that you keep being drawn back to. So the first thing is to really understand yourself. Like, what do you love doing? What do you love to talk about? What are the things that are just part of you and you can't get them out of you? Like, they're just so ingrained. For me, that was working with women's communities. When I was a senior in high school, I put on a career and leadership seminar for middle school girls, literally as like a 17-year-old in my hometown of Hibbing, Minnesota. In college, organized communities of women. When I graduated, founded a women's professional network called Women Lead MSP. And now, obviously, I work with women every day. So that, for me, was my common thread. Okay, 2, what are you good at? What are you especially skilled at doing? This could be a technical skill that you have. This could be a way of presenting yourself. Maybe you are a really persuasive speaker. This could be something like writing. Maybe you're a fantastic writer. Maybe you are really creative and you're beautiful. You can make beautiful visuals or pieces of art. Or maybe you're a salesperson. Maybe you are just so compelling. So think about those things that you are especially good at, your skills that you are especially good at. And if you're struggling to think about this, you can also ask friends for recommendations. Ask them, hey, Nick, thanks for the thumbs up. We're talking about dream jobs. So you can ask friends, like, what do you see me being especially good at? You can even ask managers if you're working with in an organization with a manager already. You could ask for like 20 minutes of their time and just say like, hey, what do you see as my strengths and how could I amplify those a little bit more? Okay, so we've got what do you love? What are you good at? 3, what does the world need? This is really where it comes into bringing your desires and your skills into a purposeful role in the world, considering what are the big needs in the world, what are the problems, what are the ways of being that really need to be brought to the forefront of our community, our society. And you can think of this on any level. It could just be in your neighborhood, in your city, in your country, or in the world, or kind of broader cosmos. So just consider, like, what do you see as the biggest need, the biggest problems in our world today? Okay, that's the third concentric circle. The last and final one is, what can you be paid for? Because as much as I want to say, just go follow your passions, go do whatever it is that you want to do, ultimately we all have rent to pay. We want to save money, and money is kind of our currency that supports our lives. So consider those first 3, and then the 4th is, what can you be paid for? So think about this in the context of already the 3 that you've identified. Like, what are the overlapping parts of those 3 circles? And then finally apply it to the world of work as you know it. And this might take some research. You might not know. You're like, can I really get paid for like helping people create a beautiful garden? Like, maybe you just love gardening and you love foliage and you want to help people. Like, can you get paid to do that? Probably, but you might have to go out and do some research to figure out what does that actually look like. So this 4th circle is just applying the other 3 into the world and seeing where you can actually earn money by doing those things that the other 3 concentric circles indicated that were your areas of purpose, skill, and desire. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. This is the general concept of Ikigai. We go into much more detail in our workbook. Make sure to download the workbook, fill it out. If you do take action with it, please share a photo, share a comment. Let me know if you've downloaded it, what you think, and how it is serving you in your life. And again, don't worry. Work does not have to be terrible. You do not have to have the Sunday scaries. You should wake up feeling excited about what it is that you're doing, and you also should be able to get paid for it. It might not happen immediately. There is some discovery involved in this process, and you do have to be patient and kind with yourself. You're not just going to wake up one day and say, I figured it out. This is exactly what I want to be doing. It's going to take some trial and error. But I promise you that there are ways of working in the world for you that you are going to feel really good about, and you're also going to be able to make money doing them. All right, guys, download the workbook, have at it, comment, come back, let us know how things are going, and I hope you have a great Tuesday. Bye.